I'm Oscar.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Gabriel.
I'm Ian.
And we're students from Nathan Hale, and this is our social robot. Right off the bat, we decided to have a heavy focus on research. We did a lot of surveys, we did a lot of interviews, and compiled our results on an affinity map. What we found was that music, nature, and comfort were very stress-relieving to people, and so when we made our robot, we decided to sort of include all these things in a mesh.
When we were trying to think about music, nature, and comfort, we decided a good way to achieve all of those goals would be to have a nice environment for people to go inside of, instead of something that was interacting with them in a more like verbal and traditionally robot-like manner. So when we were thinking about making an environment for people, we decided to do a design session where we all had a whiteboard and we went away from each other for a few minutes and just drew out what our ideas for it would be. And after we did that, we all came together and we looked at what we had designed, and we decided that it would be good to have an environment that focused a lot on having comfort and like having a beanbag, but then also included the other elements of nature and music through being able to play music and having a video of nature inside of it.
After surveys and brainstorming and all that stuff, we finally had a clear idea of what we wanted to construct, and we used foam core, duct tape, and various soft items. We implemented a screen because people like to visually see, and we implemented a computer so to adapt to what people want to hear, and mood lighting to set the mood for whatever people are feeling and help reduce their stress.
So a big part of the design process is testing and making sure that other people agree of like what they like, and so this is stress relieving for the most amount of people. So we took a look at our affinity map and we tried to adapt that into features and aspects of the inside of the robot. So at first we just built a skeleton based on what we knew, had it more angled more of a rounded shape, and that was something that came up a lot, like less boxy. And then we started adding things based on like what people liked. We added the beanbag to like sort of achieve a amount of comfort and you can relax on it. And then that was it. It was just the walls and the beanbag, and that was the skeleton of the robot. And we started to add more of the innards to it, as like they wanted the mood of the robot to be able to change and stuff. So we added the color changing light. Nature came up a lot. We have a little plant in there. But the main thing was the interior, like what color should it be. So what we had was we put up all these different samples of different types of material, and so we have people would point to their three favorite wall. We put this wall up in here, and the subjects would lie down right there and look at the wall and point to which ones they liked the best. And the color that we ended up picking was a compilation of it was a compilation of a neutral color of all of the ones that were picked. We sort of like compiled them all and picked a neutral color that came out as a result. We then had to look at the function of it. So if you'll come inside with me, so you can see that we have that color changing light, and we have the plant, so people can look at a little bit of nature. And then while they're lying down, they can look up, and you can see it's playing a little video clip of a train just going along a track, which is relaxing because it's just movement that you can watch, and it's sort of like able to relax you. Nature sounds also came up a lot, so and adaptability. So we wanted to make our environment adaptable. So computer, play nature and sounds. So if you'll hear, it's playing nature noises. So that sort of fits in with like, we want our environment to be adaptable. We want like everybody's needs for stress relief is different, and we want people to be able to meet their needs for stress relief, and part of that is being able to adapt it. So like if you like classical music, computer, play Beethoven.
Shuffling songs by Ludwig van Beethoven.
And then it would play some Beethoven. So it's all about adaptability. It's all about, you know, finding what's most stress relieving to you. And that's what when we tested, that's what we found to be the most pleasing to people. And people really liked the music, found that really stress relieving. But yeah, we found our interior from just a compilation of what people really liked and what people decided, and then some of the things we had to like make a decision of like what we could do and what people wanted, but we found a line of best fit between those.
Overall, learning human-centered design was a really rewarding experience. We had a great deal of fun and would like to thank the UW for giving us this chance.
We're the Nathan Hale social robot team, and we approve this message.